Welcome to the Internet Homies Podcast, a podcast where homies who met on the internet get together and talk about life. Hi, I'm Sara.
I'm Kailey.
And I'm Desi. And as of recording this, Thanksgiving just passed. So I wanted to ask you guys what you did for Thanksgiving.
You go ahead.
You go.
I want to hear you.
No, you.
I want to hear your voice.
Sarah, go.
No.
You say it. Yeah, you go. I want to hear your voice.
Well, for me, I was going to stay alone. And my friend last minute invited me to go over to her house. So she ended up coming to pick me up. And she took me to her house for Thanksgiving. So I didn't have to spend it alone. However, I do have a complaint. I had to watch that Cowboys game. Oh my God, I hate the Cowboys so bad.
Listen, the Cowboys are my team and they won, so I don't even care what you say.
Damn.
I don't know. I was falling asleep during the game. That's saying a lot.
I didn't watch the full game. I just was like checking in on it. But
Oh, really?
I'm glad they won because they never win. They suck.
I think that works. I don't know who would win this with Judge Judy. Judge Judy is going to say tie.
Judge Judy? What does Judge Judy have to do with Thanksgiving football?
I don't know, man. You both are saying one thing about the team, the other one saying the others. I don't know.
What about
I can't decide
Katie?
who's right.
What did you do?
It was kind of rough. I worked the morning of Thanksgiving at Starbucks, and I don't even want to talk about that because that was some bullshit right there. But then after that, my immediate family, me, my sister-in-law, my dad, we just had Thanksgiving dinner. Usually we would go up north, but I was not able to this year, so it was just us.
Oh, I do apologize. I am one of those people that showed up to
You
Starbucks
bitch.
on Thanksgiving. I really wish I didn't because I spent 40 minutes in the drive-through line, but it is what
wow.
it is.
All right, let me tell you why I spent 40 minutes in drive-through line, because everyone had the same idea you did and said, let's get a coffee before we cook this Thanksgiving dinner instead of laying in bed and getting fucking sleep. All right, that's what should have happened.
You're
Get
just
some
hungry.
rest.
It should
Yeah.
I
We
went
didn't
to
even have enough
Starbucks.
staff for Thanksgiving. It was ridiculous.
I do feel for you because I had to work a Thanksgiving and a Christmas years ago when I worked at Starbucks, and it's miserable. So I am
It's
sorry.
terrible.
Let me
It's
tell you
terrible.
something. I
But
worked.
the tips were
for
kind of good, though.
fucking-
I'm not going to lie.
I worked like 10 years straight, dude. Just straight holidays every fucking Thanksgiving. So like it is what it is, dude. We can't sit here and complain.
Yeah.
Cuz
Well,
Yeah, well, I have to, though, because she is requiring us to sign up for holidays, and it's never been like that. And actually, I had people who were saying that's actually not how it's supposed to be. And the one way or another, you're working either Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever.
Well,
yeah.
and
for
my
retail, it always is. Holidays are always you're gonna work. Like it's never
Yeah.
you're gonna be off. Like that's like the what is it like the unwritten rule? Like retail holidays, you don't get them off. It's not an office job. And I know this because I used to be HR at a store. So and the thing is that in retail in the Midwest, it sucks. They give you 12 to 14-hour shifts Thanksgiving Day. And I worked 5 years straight like that.
we're actually one of the only businesses that were open. A lot of our businesses around here weren't actually open, and that's why
Oh,
everyone
really?
was coming to us. Yeah, it's not. No one works holidays.
It seems
Because holidays are supposed to be a time when you're spending it with family. That's what it's
Yeah.
supposed to be about, not you working.
what I've noticed too is in recent years, I mean, like in the past, like everyone was open. Like you could go to the store the morning of
Yeah.
if you forgot
You can't
something.
even go to the store anymore.
Yeah, what I've noticed recently is that a lot of businesses are closing on holidays, which I think is nice because, like, if,
Yeah.
you know, people aren't subjected
True.
to not being with their family. But there are those
Exactly.
businesses that choose to be open, unfortunately. So
Which-
even where we worked, I mean, we weren't open on Thanksgiving, but we were open on Black Friday when most other people have that Friday off. So
I
mean,
can like see Black Friday though. Black Friday was even worse, but at the end of the day, like that one isn't really like a holiday where I'm like, I need to spend with
Yeah.
my family. So like I was just fine working it. I just wish that we had the more staff because we had even less staff than during Thanksgiving and we were even
Yeah.
busier.
yeah,
But
that's
like
rough.
Thanksgiving and stuff, I don't believe that you should have to work. I mean, Costco's closed. I mean, Costco makes probably just the same amount of money or more than Starbucks does. And it's like they close down, right? Because they understand the value of spending time with their family.
I wish that everyone could be closed down, but I don't ever see that happening. But so usually I spend Thanksgiving with my family. But I am married now, so we do split holidays. This year, though, my family decided not to do anything, which I was surprised about because we usually go over to my grandmother's house for holidays and stuff. But sadly, she chose not to do that. And I'm not close with my extended family, so we didn't go over there. So I went over to my wife's grandparents' house. It was fun. It was a smaller group, they said, than it usually is. We literally just sat around for like 7 hours and talked. The game was on in the background, so I was popping my head in there, checking on that every once in a while. But I didn't do anything special, really. But I mean, it's the first real holiday that I've spent with someone else's family. So I mean, it was cool. It was
That's
good.
nice.
Did you sit at the kids' table?
To alternate.
No, there wasn't. No, there was no kids table. But it was good because
Desi, this 12-year-old boy, could sit at the kids' table.
I haven't. We've been together for over 4 years, and I haven't really gotten to like actually sit down with her family and like talk to them that much, unfortunately. So it was really nice to be able to do that. So
That does sound really nice.
yeah, yeah, it was nice. So with the talk of Thanksgiving, there's always goods and bads of Thanksgiving food. So I want to know what your guys' favorite dishes are and what dishes you think should be banned from the table completely.
Oh man. Okay, so for me, typically like tamales are the best during Thanksgiving, or I mean even like Christmas, but like, oh, they're so good. The one thing I don't like is like you show up to like a Thanksgiving dinner and they like prepare turkey and it like has no flavor. Like, what the fuck is that shit, bro? Like salt and pepper and that's it. And it's like, dude, why?
Nah, you gotta do more than
Put
that.
something else.
Dude,
it makes me want to just punch him in the face.
I did see some videos on TikTok of people cooking their turkeys without seasoning. So salt and pepper is a step up, bro.
For legal reasons, Sarah is not actually going to punch anybody.
Dude, how do you like if I'm gonna make a turkey, I'm gonna put like, you know, like some rosemary and stuff like that up in there, garlic, salt. I mean,
butter, olive oil,
yes,
powder, salt,
flavor. Like, shit,
yeah.
I'll put some fucking chili
inject it.
There, but like,
inject your turkey.
Here's the thing.
Oh God, I can't.
I don't care. Here's the thing. Here's a possible hot take, Thanksgiving hot take. I don't care what you do to your turkey, how much you do to it. That shit is still gonna end up fucking dry, and I don't care what anyone says. Turkey is one of the worst dishes on Thanksgiving possible. I would choose a ham over turkey on Thanksgiving. Next
Thanksgiving, I have to make the turkey for you.
Can you please? I mean, I've had some really
be so juicy.
I've had some really good turkey on Thanksgiving, but like it always ends up not dry. Like I don't have any saliva in my mouth, but it's like I don't know. I would choose anything else over that.
I agree with you. It's like you can have good turkey that has like good flavor, but it never ends up being like juicy. Like
no, baby, you got
it. Literally. Did you? Whoa! Did you just call me baby? Hold on. Beep beep. Hold up. Wait. Sidetrack. But yeah, like today, like the turkey this year was like good, but it was just that little like kind of dry. I'm with Desi.
We all like it nice and moist.
Yeah, absolutely good.
Yep. Yep.
You can't go in there fucking dry.
My favorite dish. So my taste buds have obviously evolved over the years. I used to despise cranberry sauce. That is one of my favorite things. I could eat that shit by the spoonful. Second to that is the candied yams. My favorite. My wife's mother this year made some of the best yams I've ever had in my entire life.
Those are the two worst dishes to ever have at Thanksgiving. The cranberry sauce is literally sauce from hell, and yams are like the rooted shit of the ground, bro. That's disgusting.
Here's a question for you: do you like cranberries?
I do. I like cranberry juice. I hate cranberry sauce.
But do you like
cranberry sauce?
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
I hate cranberry sauce. I cannot stand it. It's so disgusting.
Do you like do you not like flavor?
No, I love flavor. I love flavor. I hate
like-
cranberry sauce. I fucking hate it.
I can't, girl. I can't.
See, I'm even the person too. Where I will break down everything into flavor. Like, little sidetrack, bacon Gouda from Starbucks. It's great. You know what it needs? Fucking sauce. Okay, it's lacking in
Yes,
a moist
absolutely.
maker and some
some
fucking sauce.
tapatio.
Okay, like tapatio. Sriracha don't even do the trick. Okay, it needs some tapatio. Okay, but the best. For the record, it's an inside joke between the three of us guys. We don't actually say tapatio. It's a funny thing.
tapatio.
It's tapatio. It's tapatio. But I would say my favorite dish is probably like mashed potatoes because you can't make
Solid.
them wrong. You can't
Solid
make them
dish.
wrong. You like literally cannot fuck up potatoes. If you fuck up potatoes, get the fuck out of my house. Okay?
Yeah, you
There's
shouldn't.
no way
You shouldn't
that
be
you
in the
can fuck
kitchen.
it up. No, you can't fuck up mashed potatoes. It's hard
Alright,
to mess it up.
Here's a mashed potato hot take. Lumps or no lumps for Thanksgiving?
No
Ooh.
lumps.
No
Lumps.
lumps. No
I need that
lumps.
shit smooth.
If you have lumps in your fucking mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving,
to
get
chew
the
on
fuck
something.
out, bitch.
You need to learn what the fucking blender is and chill the fuck out. Okay, get out of
Bitch,
my
I
kitchen
like
again.
something. I'm not
No,
gonna fucking
ew,
just
nasty.
the whole thing.
You
Why
can
not?
chew on your fucking cranberry sauce, okay? Don't chew on my mashed potatoes.
You know what? I'll mix it, bitch.
Oh yes.
Ew,
A
I think she's
bite,
got like a Grand Canyon desert going on in there.
a bite
Ew,
with
Oh,
everything
yeah.
on it.
ew, nasty. I would say my
Okay.
second favorite is a black olives, like stuffed black olives, because I had to do it this year, and I did it for 2.5 hours, and it was good. My own work was really good, and I cleaned that shit up too.
I love
Just
black
saying.
olives. I don't like green olives, but they had green olives
I don't
on the
like green
table
olives
this
either.
year, and they were phenomenal. So, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I don't
So-
know whether to believe you anymore because I get the olives thing, but then you said cranberry sauce and yams are good, so I don't know what to believe from you anymore.
Hey,
and
it's
if you're trustworthy.
preference. That's why I asked you what your favorites and your least favorites are. I'm also gonna go on record and say that green bean casserole is A+ in my book.
Yes, I love green bean
Aw.
casserole, especially the onions on top. They're so good.
Yeah,
But
the
I have a
dried
question
onions.
though. The candy yams, did you have marshmallows on top?
I think so, but they had melted, so yeah, I think so. But yeah,
I was like, that's the only way they're like kind of semi-tolerable, but still like trash.
my god, dude, I'm not even kidding when I say these were the most delicious candied yams I've ever had in my life. Oh my god.
She
And I
said
thought I've
they
had
were
some good ones.
delicious and nutritious.
So I'm assuming candied yams is like camote for us.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's like the
What did
yams
you just
and
say? What did
it's
you
like
say?
it's like a sweet, like it's like a dessert kind of, and you put marshmallows on top and everything, and it's supposed to be like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sweet. It's not savory at all. Like it's not supposed to be.
Okay, so hot take then. Pumpkin pie for dessert,
Oh.
yes or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Because-
With whipped cream.
Okay. Yes. Whipped cream, $5 Costco pumpkin pie with whipped cream from literally Costco tastes so good. But I know that there's
Oh.
plenty of people out there who like pumpkin pie sucks and this and this and that and like
They can suck my
fucking
ass.
pecan pie or some shit like that.
Well,
like you have to have pumpkin pie. I
Sweet
feel like it's
potato
a
pie
staple.
or pumpkin pie?
No, pumpkin.
Yes,
Pumpkin.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Pumpkin.
Okay, cool.
I don't
I'm
want
glad we all agree
who
on
the
that.
fuck
All right,
makes sweet
all right,
potato
all
pie.
right. Hold up. Is it pecan pie or pecan pie? Because let me tell you, there's
I
only
do-
one way.
I do say it both ways as a joke, but I do say pecan, like as in seriousness.
I don't know, man.
And that just may be that it's pecan pie.
I always say
pecan.
pecan.
I will say pecan, like pecan pie
Yeah,
as a
I
joke.
know.
I'll make fun of it and just be like, you said pecan, but I always say pecan.
Dude, we did not have pecan pie at dinner this year. And I was so excited because fuck that shit. Get it out of
We
my
had that.
face.
Hey,
Pumpkin pie.
whoa. You need to slow your roll, bitch, because I do
Get
like
it?
my pecan pie.
Your pecan
Did you
pie,
just call
get
it
it out of my
pumpkin
face.
pie?
Pecan!
Yeah.
Girl. Mira, ¿sabes qué? No empieces conmigo, Kailey.
Oh.
Yo, someone who speaks Spanish, tell me what the fuck she just said before I beat her ass. Okay, tell me what she said.
Also, I used to hate stuffing with every ounce of my being, but I have like grown to love it. Do you guys like stuffing? I feel like it's like
stuff you.
hey
Oh
yo.
my God. the best stuffing though comes from when you stuff the turkey
Mhm.
with the stuffing and you pull that cooked stuffing out of that turkey.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
Yes.
best.
It's good.
And if
It's
you
so
don't
good.
stuff your turkey with fucking stuffing, get the fuck out of here because that's why your shit has no fucking flavor, okay? You have to stuff your
They
turkey with
fucking
stuffing.
stick celery sticks in there, like bitch celery. I'm not even. I can't.
Who the fuck puts celery sticks in a fucking turkey's ass?
I'll tell you, white people.
I don't, bro. I don't. That nasty.
It's the same. It's the same white people that
in turkeys' asses, bro. Get out of here.
It's the same white people that stick the that don't put seasoning on their turkeys. So
same ones that try and fucking fry the turkey and set their fucking house on fire.
Oh. Yo, I did have a fried turkey one year, and it was very, very good.
I was seeing a lot of videos,
it scares me,
especially around Thanksgiving, with people not knowing how to do it correctly, and you just start seeing the oil start to like catch fire and stuff. Yes. Like, there's a proper way that you have to do it.
My dad did a fried turkey for Thanksgiving one year, and he did it inside the apartment.
Why? Wow. Ew, get him out.
But
it was for your dad.
I mean, it was good, and he did it right. So, I mean,
beans at your dad.
Damn, Doug life, right?
Any other favorite dishes? Least favorite dishes?
I think
rolls. You can't go wrong with rolls. Like warmed rolls.
Okay,
like the warmed Hawaiian sweet rolls.
Yes, that's it. That's the only roll you can bring.
The warmed Hawaiian sweet rolls with some butter.
My wife bought, because we were responsible for bringing the rolls this year. She bought rolls at her work, sourdough rolls, and they were the hardest shit I ever had. I didn't even get to have Hawaiian rolls this year. I was very upset.
Bro, were they like bricks?
Yes.
All right. Pinta your wife too. That's a horrible choice.
And they were contemplating
the Hawaiian sweet rolls.
I know, and they were contemplating not even warming them up, bro.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
Oh hell no.
They ended up sticking them in the microwave last minute. At least it was something.
No, you have to put it in the oven.
Girl, that's what I said. But listen.
My god, I'm literally gonna lose my shit with your family. I swear to God.
Everything else was really good. I just felt like I was eating like a book when I was biting on the roll.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
I'm trying to think of what else there was. Mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, cranberry pie. They had pumpkin pie, apple pie, and chocolate pie, all homemade, by the way. Really, really good. Oh, very, very, very good. The pumpkin pie was delectable. And then they also made the whipped cream homemade this year too, which was really good.
I actually really like homemade whipped cream.
I don't think I've ever had it, shockingly, and it was really good. Yeah.
See, I also prefer like whipped cream out of the can versus Cool Whip. Cool Whip
makes me want to die.
It literally tastes like plastic.
And the people, I'm sorry. The people that stick it in the freezer, oh my fucking God.
No. Oh my God.
I'm gonna rant.
Oh my gosh.
I like
you like what?
Out of the can, dude.
Yes, me too.
The can is better. You get that aerated, nice and fluffy shit. Like, who wants that? Oh God, I can't eat about Cool Whip. It's literally the worst invention ever made to human mankind. It tastes like plastic. It comes in a solid fucking brick. How do you enjoy that?
Yeah, it's not great.
No.
If it's the only thing that's available, yeah, of course I'll eat it. But like, I would really rather not.
I agree. Actually, I prefer to whip that shit up myself with some heavy whipping cream with some sugar and vanilla than do with whatever brick comes out of that. Name it whip.
So I feel I also wanted to ask you guys. So I mean, the only things though, when I was younger, as we get older, obviously things change, and I haven't been doing as much for holidays. Like the last 3 years, I spent Thanksgiving like pretty much by myself because I wasn't in the same state as my family. But like when I was younger, we would go all out. All the family would get together, and we would like always travel for Thanksgiving. I feel like there was always at least 20 people around. But then, I mean, every year the group gets smaller. Yeah. Like last Thanksgiving, I was by myself. Last Christmas, I think it was just like my close family. There was like not even 10 of us. And it's wild, like going from being younger and having like all these people and everyone travels even from different states and you get together for the holidays. And I don't know. Do you guys have any like traditions that you used to do, or Sarah, because you have kids, is there anything that you do every year?
So for us, I understand your whole like having a big thing, because I come from like two big, like both of the sides of my family are like huge. So we always alternated. So one Christmas it would be my dad's, one Christmas it would be my mom's. And we would like basically it was a fucking party every Thanksgiving. But now that because I live so far away from my family, I can't do that. I know that they do that themselves, but like I said, I'm too far away. So with my kids, I try to just do like dinner and say what we're thankful for, and that's it. Like I'm not, I don't know. It's just us, you know? And
Yeah.
because this time they went with their dad and his side of the family, like I was left alone. So that's
Yeah.
why I don't know. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah. I do miss, I mean, it's nice because, like, especially being married now and like getting to be with her family. And then I know for Christmas we're planning on doing both. So we'll go see hers and then we'll go see mine, which is nice because everyone gets to see everyone. We're even talking about doing it where my family goes to her family's house too. So that might be interesting.
Cool.
I kind of hope that that happens because, I mean, that's new, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go off a little bit. I think that saying what you're thankful for at the table, I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
They didn't do it this year, which I was so happy about. Because it's, I mean, obviously, I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my wife and my friends and blah, blah, blah. But that's it. Nothing ever changes. It's the same thing every time. Obviously, I know what you're thankful for. I just don't like it. That's one of the things on Thanksgiving that I can't stand.
I mean, I can't stand the prayers before eating.
Yeah.
That one, I can't. Oh, thank God, blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, not everybody's religious. Like, we can't, I don't know. I don't even know what to do at that point. Like, I just, like, look around and look at everybody looking.
Down, close their eyes. So what I usually do, because I don't pray or anything either. I'll just like put my hands together, not like in a prayer, but I'll just like touch my hands together and I'll just put my head down and like not say anything. And then they'll do like the sign of the cross and stuff, and I don't even do that. Like I just put my head down, think about how lame this all is, and then get it over.
Like, I can't. Like, I can't do it.
I do come from a religious family, so like before every meal, usually they'll like pray. Yeah, I don't know, it's wild, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Okay, this is just my personal opinion, but I feel like people that do that are hypocrites because they're like the worst people ever. Mm-hmm. And I've seen it firsthand, people that are like, oh my God, this and let me pray before every meal and blah, blah, blah. But they're also like fucking people over and like stealing and shit, like being assholes. Fucking no. Sorry.
I agree. Kailey, does your family pray before meals or like do that stuff for holidays?
Well, it used to be a lot like yours actually is like how you mentioned earlier, but it used to be like really big. And we would get like my family and our extended family, a couple like aunts and uncles and stuff like that together. And I actually used to go to 2 different meals for both of my families. And then slowly throughout the years, it's kind of like stopped. And so we didn't really do anything. And then just I had a lot of personal stuff happen with my family that I don't want to be around a bunch of my family. So we just didn't really do anything besides just our immediate family this year. But like my grandma stuff, like I love her and a few of my aunts and uncles. So I would have loved to have it with them, but it just didn't work out that way. My family is actually one of those families that kind of like prays before dinner and stuff because especially like for Thanksgiving, because part of my family is Catholic. So that's just like how it is. And I'm at their house. So I just, follow with what they're saying.
Yeah.
And go with it because I'm, respectful. I'm not in my house or anything. So
the reason I'll follow along and just put my head down too is because I've had it happen where you're just kind of looking around and one of them will like look up and open their eyes and they see you looking at them and it's so uncomfortable. So I just put my head down and I just pretend, I guess.
I've never had them look at me because I've always been stuck at the kids' table with my parents and they just kind of kick us in the living room. So
we used to do kids' table when I was younger. But like I don't go over to my extended family's houses anymore for reasons I do not like them.
Yeah.
So that anymore. But yeah,
This year, sat at my own table. I was not at a kids' table this year, which is nice.
got to sit with the adults. Woo!
Well, I've been an adult for a couple years now. I'd hope I sat at the adults table.
I guess I'm the asshole because like I don't give a fuck, and if you look at me, I'll probably give you a thumbs up. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. That literally happened, by the way.
I wish I could see that.
I don't care.
I don't know if I want to be there for that. I think that all that brawl would probably start out, and I wouldn't know what to do.
I mean, come on. You cannot force people to like pray when they're not religious. Sorry, that's just. I would never expect that. If you come over to my house and I'm like, I don't know, fucking praying to Barney. I don't expect you to pray Barney unless you like follow Barney. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
gonna
know.
just.
It does make things a little uncomfortable. I don't know. And I've had it too where they're like, oh, they'll say the prayer and then they'll pass it to someone and be like they'll have like a little side thing like, oh, thank you for the family that can come over and I'm glad we're all spending the time together. And it's like a known thing to like not pass it to me because I'm not going to say anything. If it's passed to me, I'm staying quiet. I'm sending it to someone else because I'm not saying nothing. That's why too, like for, oh, what are you thankful for? I'm not saying anything. Like I'm thankful for my family and whatever. Like, cool, great. It's the same thing every year. I don't need to hear it every single time. I'm sorry. You know what I am thankful for? How about this? I'm thankful for my gaming computer and I'm thankful for my dogs.
Hell yeah.
How about that?
Whoa. Calm down. You gotta be thankful for Kailey and I. The fuck?
My friends.
I love how she put the fucking PC computer before us. Like, fuck you, bitch.
Listen, if my house is on fire and I gotta grab one thing, it's my fucking computer, and I'm sorry.
You're such a bitch for that. Pincha, dude. Pincha, Desi. That's fucked up. You have fucking dogs and a wife and shit. Like,
hold on. If people and animals are already out of the house, the first thing I'm grabbing is my computer.
Fine, obviously. Fine. But you did not preface with that. I was about to whip your ass.
Like, material things, girl. Obviously, I'm getting my loved ones out.
I was about to come down there myself and fucking throw a chancla at you.
Okay, honestly? So low key, dude, I was actually thinking about that today. I was like, what if there's a fire? The first thing I'm gonna grab is the PS5.
That's not what I'm grabbing. If we're going off of material things, if we're going off of material things and everything else is out of the house, first thing I'm grabbing is a letter that my grandpa wrote me on my desk.
Oh yeah,
that's sweet.
Yeah, that's cute. I mean, like, yeah that's. Sentimental things, things that are like super important to you. I don't really have sentimental things. I don't
have that either. So
now I feel like the odd one out. Fucking Desi saying the PC, and then fucking Rogue saying her PS5, and I'm like, yeah, the letter my grandpa wrote.
I'm only saying that because. Yeah, I'm only saying that because if we were in the times when the internet wasn't a thing, I feel like I would grab my wedding photos, but I don't need to because I have them on my phone. I can always reprint them out. You know what I mean? So like people have like wedding books or baby books. I don't have anything like that. Like, and if my loved ones and my animals are out of the house, I'm grabbing like the next thing that's most important to me. That's like going to be really hard to replace. You know what I mean?
I could probably just swipe my laptop too because it's mobile, so I could probably.
I'd probably also grab my Disney paintings. Because they were kind of pricey.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, the insurance will pay for it. You can get another one. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to have to wait. You know? I don't know. But I'm glad to hear that everyone had a good holiday. Sarah, I'm glad you ended up getting to do something instead of being by yourself because that did make me a little bit sad.
Yeah, you were starting to talk about that, and I was like, well, you should probably just, like, come up here, you know, be by yourself or something, right?
I'm
like
there for one day.
Who gives a fuck? At least you're, like, somewhere, not by yourself.
Yeah, but I'm glad you ended up getting to do something.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be honest, I got really depressed, and, like, I was like, fuck, I'm going to be by myself, and I know
I don't blame you.
Like, I get really, like, I don't know. I get really lonely and I get really sad, and then I start thinking about how like I'll go down the rabbit hole, you know, like I'll think I don't matter, and then like why am I here, and it goes really bad. So for her to be like, "Hey, come over," like
you were like, "Fuck yeah!"
She was about to have a date with Warzone 2, guys.
I played Warzone 2, and then I also pre-gamed before I went.
Dude, yeah, I fucking popped in. You were streaming and shit. I was watching you while I was getting ready.
And I even took alcohol to them.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude,
I couldn't do any of that because I worked Thanksgiving and the next day, so it was just boring and lack of sleep and boring. And then but then family dinner was great. That was fine.
That's the one thing that I love having holidays with my family is like we get to drink and stuff. Her family doesn't really drink, so I didn't get to do that this year. I also had to work early as shit on the next day, Black Friday, 7 a.m. So it was probably good that I didn't drink anyway. But
it was just like any other day for me because I work at 6, so like it was
yeah,
like,
dude.
Whatever.
I worked at 6 a.m. on Thanksgiving and also 7 a.m. on Black Friday.
Yeah, I don't work till 8:30, so I'm just not used to getting up that early. I had like 10 alarms set, and I texted Sarah the night before, and I was like, if I don't text you by 6:45, fucking call me.
So I was left out of this? You didn't even text the group?
You don't work with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't work with us.
I was awake.
I think I texted her.
One alarm.
I think I texted her at like 6:50, and I was like, I'm up.
Yeah, I didn't even I totally spaced. I didn't get up until like 6:55, I think, or something. And then I started working, and then I totally spaced out and forgot. But like, she was so paranoid, and I was just like, "Oh, this is just another day."
I knew Desi was like that because when we had to wake up for her to drop me off the airport in San Diego, I fucking heard her alarm go off 7 fucking times. I was ready to walk into her fucking room and turn off myself. I didn't know what was going on in that room, so I didn't go in there. I was like, Desi, if I hear this fucking alarm one more time, I swear to God, I'm burning down your house.
I work at 8:30, and I have alarms starting at 7:30, so every 15 minutes. So.
It wasn't 15 minutes. It was every 30 seconds. Like, Desi, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Dude, I have to, because if I have one alarm and I'll snooze it and then I won't wake up. So I have to have them continuously. So I'm like more awake each time the alarm goes off until my last one, and then I'll finally get up.
It was like I was going crazy. I was like, if I hear this bell one more time.
I'm like kind of a heavy sleeper though, that too. So like I can't just have one alarm because I have multiple times slept through my alarm.
Remember, we are not talking about your sleeping, all right?
Wait until you have kids.
I know
it's on you, because I was a heavy sleeper. Like a fucking train could fucking pass by and I'd be like snoring. But now, like a fucking mouse will fart and I'm up.
What the fuck kind of mouse you got in your house? First of all, second of all, they fucking fart too. Damn, you need an exterminator.
When you have kids, you have to be attentive to what they need. So that switch.
They need sleep. Send them to bed.
Bro, you know babies don't sleep through the night.
I wish that happened, but
they want
your kids aren't babies though. They're old. They're older.
Yeah, and they have nightmares. So they'll come and they'll be like, "Mom, can I sleep with you?" Yes. Like
or because
it reminds you of the Alvin and Chipmunks movie where the first dad, Dave, like will let them sleep in the bed, but then fucking Ian won't. Do you remember that? And Ian's just like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Or like because kids are usually on a bedtime, so if you send them to bed at like 8 o'clock, they're gonna get up early. You know. Yeah. And the moment a child's eyes opens, their first thought is not, "Oh, it's still early. Let me go back to sleep." The first thought is, "Let me go see what mom's doing," and then you're fucking up at 6 a.m.
Bro, they used to pop my eyes open. My eyes. If I was awake.
Fucking from the eyelids looking to see if the pupil moves or not. Is she dead? Hello, mama.
And they're like, hello, are you there, mom?
Dude, one of the stories that I heard on Thanksgiving was my wife's nieces. The adults were up early. Their parents were still sleeping because they had their grandparents over, and so they used that time to be able to sleep in. And I think the grandpa asked, "Oh, like what time do your parents usually wake up?" And she goes, "Oh, I don't know. Let me go check." And it was like 6:45 in the morning, and she went in there, and so obviously she woke him up. But like that's the type of shit they do. Let me go ask.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. Oh my God, the brain is not braining.
That's not what I meant.
No.
So you actually have to train them. You have to train them that, hey, if you see them asleep, like if you see us asleep, do not wake us up. Do not open our eyes. Do not touch us unless it's an emergency. Yeah. My kids have gotten better, but then they're also older. So now they because they have like a small TV in their room, they could just turn on the TV and watch cartoons.
Yeah.
So that kind of keeps them entertained. But they do wake up early, bro.
Yeah, when I was younger, past a certain age, obviously not super young, but like once we got to that age, like around 6 or whatever, where it's like, okay, you're just old enough to leave me the hell alone. she would teach us how to make cereal in the morning. So then we could get up, we could make ourselves cereal and watch our cartoons on the TV until like 8 o'clock when like she got up. So that's nice. It's
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to have a TV into my room until I was 18. So I always had to go out and try and find a cartoon to share with my sister that we both wanted to watch.
Oh.
yeah. I've had a TV in my room since I was like born.
No,
Pretty
I
much.
was never allowed to have a TV in my room. Ever.
I got a TV when I was 16 in my room.
Okay.
But that's just because we were poor.
Yeah.
But I mean, my kids have like a hand-me-down TV. Like, it's not even like top of the line. It's like, I think one of their grandmas gave it to them. So like, it's not like we went out and purchased it. Like, literally, it was like, oh, you guys need a TV? All right. And we just put it there.
Yeah, the TV I got was a TV that I have seen in my parents' room since I was born.
Yeah, one of those big box TVs.
No, it wasn't even that. It was tiny. It was a tiny box TV. Like, and my grandparents used to stay in their house. It was from, I swear to God, like the fucking 1800s. I'm not even kidding.
With the red,
so
yellow.
big. I literally didn't know how the fuck to turn it on. Like, I have
With the red, yellow, and white connectors.
Yes. Yes. But the little TV wasn't like that. The little TV was like a little more modernized, but still like small and like thick. Like the TVs now are so thin. It was thick as fuck. Like, I swear, like thick. I was like, oh my
Thick
God.
with 2 C's.
No, thick with 4 C's. All right, get it right.
Oh
But yeah,
my
that was
gosh.
my first TV, and then I now have a more recent one that my sister bought me. But
Aw.
it's still, it's on my desk. But still, I use it, but not a whole lot because like YouTube and stuff is like on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Twitch on my phone.
Girl, my eyes are so bad. I have to put that shit on my TV still.
Really?
Oh yeah, I literally sitting at Desi's house. She fucking threw up Twitch on her TV.
Dude, I be throwing.
What are we doing?
I'm screen playing TikToks on my TV. Are you kidding me?
She
Wow.
fucking screenplay.
Okay, you
TikToks.
know what?
What the fuck?
Desi needs to get a fucking doctor's appointment for her goddamn eyes.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
tired of her being like, I can't see. Like, bro, you have glasses.
Yeah, like this
Okay,
bitch wears glasses and she can't fucking see. Like the
Oh,
fuck.
ma'am.
No.
Well,
I'll get
I think
one. I'll
it's-
get one. I'll get one.
I think it's time to end this before we all rip each other's heads off.
Well, I hope everyone listening had a good Thanksgiving as well.
I hope yours didn't involve blind Desi and
And if you haven't yet, peep, go get your eyes checked before these two rip your heads off.
you're supposed to get your eyes checked once a year.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been like 7 for her. So
Yeah, literally.
You
literally.
should definitely probably get that checked. You're
Okay.
probably gonna have like 30 zero vision by now. All right.
Honestly, probably.
Oh my God.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to today's episode. We hope that you enjoyed it.
All of the links to our socials will be down in the description.
And we'd like to give a special shout out to Dreamcitadel, our editor, for helping us and edit out all our crazy, stupid, obnoxious things. And to Elio for our logo and helping us out with that.
See ya.
Say it again. Until next time.
Until next time. See ya.
See ya.
Peace.